gonna start doing dry runs to start, like, you know, hey man, welcome back, and, you know, getting into the flow of things before I start to go crazy. Oh, okay. So today I think I'm going to write Riker. I'm gonna write his episode, but if we have enough time, I'm gonna try to do the little AI tool that Pocket FM has to write a intro or like a trailer for your series. And I think okay, Siri, listening hard. I think working on that a little bit and making a trailer for the series to start putting out places might be a little beneficial. I think it'll because especially if I can like throw up a Google ad and then just get a whole bunch of people to go listen to my series based off of the trailer that I make, might be fire.
Live 0 hours, group 0 viewer, group live and stream, but
Okay, so we are
Finder,
live.
Safari, Pages, Google Chrome, Writing Live, come chat with a fantasy author, group. You are currently on YouTube at Blind Guide, visit skip search list box pop, skip navigation, update link, link shorts, play post, search, latest, popular, oldest, level 2, link, Writing Live, come chat with a fantasy author. You are group. You are currently on a group. To interact with items.
Okay, so now anybody who's in here, if you comment, you should be able to actually, let me call my son.
Speech on 2. Unwanted blue 5. Selected. Airplay audio. Button. Phone. Finance folder. Phone. Double tap. Finance folder. 16 apps. Double tap to open. Phone. Double tap. Tab bar. Contacts. Tab. 3 of selected. Recents. Tab. 2 of keypad. Tab. Voicemail. 216 items. Tab. Keypad. Tab. 4 contacts. Tab. 3 of selected. Recents. Tab. Selected. Recent. Wi-Fi. Catherine. Wi-Fi. Earn live 8 plus 1 8. Earn live 8 8 8. FaceTime audio.
Hey. I got you on speakerphone and I am live.
Okay.
But I'm calling to ask to get an overlay made. I would like to get an overlay made this weekend.
Okay. I can call up Max right after my game. You want me to?
Please.
Alright, I'll get on it.
Okay. Thank you, son. How long is your game gonna take?
It's gonna be an hour or 2.
Hour or 2, okay. Ziggy, what time is it?
It's 10:26 a.m.
When that game is done, we'll probably have to leave if it's 2 hours.
Why?
Because that's when we have to start getting ready for the open skate.
Oh shit, yeah. Alright, I wasn't eating till 6. That's all.
I never told you 6. If anything, that's when it ends. All right.
I never said you told me 6. I said I thought. So there was really nothing to say.
I love you, son. I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you back in like an hour to check.
Alright, so speaking.
Love you. Okay. Yeah. My son half listens to everything I say and then is confused when I'm like, we gotta be some. It's crazy to me, but it's fine. It is
End
what it
of
is.
main. You are currently in a
Sometimes
Streamlabs
you just
desktop
gotta
finder.
move around the use.
Safari. Pages. Now, out create default but
I think this might
body,
be episode
edit
30
text,
we're working
untitled
on.
3,
It's either
window.
30 or 31.
Actions
and
available.
if it's
Format
31, I
text
gotta
quickly
go
by voiceover jumping to the
epic.
formatter. You are currently on Google
I
Chrome,
have this thing about numbers.
Streamlabs desktop, Finder, Safari, Discord, Speechify, Pages, Google, Streamlabs, Finder,
Finder.
Stocks, App Stickies, Now in, Applications, Now in, DeathWish, Vertical Splitter, Gallery View, 0.1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 15, 16, 8, 9, 20, 29. A Menace Amongst 28, 29. A Menace Amongst Monsters, image.
Yep.
Voiceover output request log. Voiceover output now in documents window. Gap 0. A lesson at DeathWish. Full gallery view collection. 0.1 Riker Common. Born status pages. Pages. End of text. Beginning of text. End of text. Body 2. 2. 3. 0. 30. Body period. Space. U-N-S-E-N misspelled unsent. N-E-S-N. N-E-E-N unseen. T-R-R-T. T-R-I-N trials space. A-A-R-T. T-R-I-N trials space. Trials period. New tab. Double A-Y. A-E-T-R-U-T-T. Thought. A-T that. D-A-K-I-N-G walking. X-K-back. Into. T-R-in town. A-T at. T-A-E the. R-A-E-A-R rear. T-A-E the K-pack. Of. Space of. A-A-R-G-E large. G-R-U-P group of. B-A-T-E beaten in E-A nobles. Space. Why he thought that walking back into town at the rear of the pack of a large group of beaten nobles. Nobles. W-E-D-W-E-D-N. Well. Space. Welcome. Riker. Now. O. E-A-T thought. E-T better. F of. Space. Of period. Period. Of period. Space. Sitting. Jail. Cell. R4. T. Not. K. Killing. T-A-E. The. Use. T. That. T-E-D. D. Threatened. T-2. K. Kill. A-I-M. Him. N. E-I-Z-E-A. Elizabeth. Space. Elizabeth. E-D. Confused. Him. E-P. E-S. Especially. D-A-E. While. T-A-E. What they. All. E-D. Walk. R-E-E. Free. Space. Free comma. Space. R. E-R. Riker. A-D. Had. Sitting in a jail cell for not killing the youths that threatened to kill him, and Elizabeth confused him especially while they all now walked free, Riker had. D-A-H. Space. Riker. U-N-E. Unable. T-O-T-I-D. Find. T-A-E. The E-N-E. Sense. Of. T-L. Sitting in a jail cell for not killing the youths that threatened to kill him, and Elizabeth confused him especially while they all now walked free, Riker unable to find the sense of it all. All. L. All. No. T-R. M. Much. E-P-D. Pondered period. New tab. T. A-E-L. C-E-N-A-E. Clenched. Fist. Space. Fist. K-N-G. Looking. A-T-A. Storm. R-E-W. Screwing. N. P. Palm. Space. Palm. N. new wood to see crack something soon the pain eat more became unbearable space unbearable period space mind drifted toward trying craft another skill space another ability space ability comma but felt task would become more eat more difficult task with every time managed two subspace so period new tab but I'm probably running fear learn trade anyway thought Riker looking around his cell space cell period new tab bottom left double quotation mark seem oddly space oddly space oddly calm child space child space you seem oddly calm for a child placed in room full of I am and I C space of hardened IMINAL criminal criminals space criminals right said hooded man the far corner space corner period space another brutish figure grunted nodded space nodded agreement space agreement new tab left up comma space you nobles rat something space something comma space think we won't cut y yes you pick up while yes here space here question mark right double quote yeah you a noble's brat or something think we won't cut yous up while yous in here right double quotation mark body right double quotation mark new tab Reich space Riker smile D smiled period new tab left double quote in O no comma just in common commoner space commoner comma space one nothing left two lost T lose T point space point comma space space comma point comma space Y comma T strong question mark, right double quotation mark. New tab. R walk E R Riker E Rose T to A his E E T feet space feet comma space comma feet comma space Riker rose to his feet comma feet period. Period. Feet and T E P P E stepped. The E D. E H E large A D H holding E cell T 2 D stand N T it's D D E middle space middle period. Riker rose to his feet and stepped from the edge of the large holding cell to stand in its middle. Period. Middle period. Period. Middle period. Space. T A the man. A you can E D chuckled spit at E P P stepping A double A away the wall spit wall comma U until E the A D E D hooded man space man A K shook A D head comma space T O P P the man tracks space R E R Riker A D head only S E E the G E gesture for T E the A vision vision E E R however space however A E D heed felt common N O M D command O 2 B. Riker had only seen the gesture from the corner of his vision. However, he'd felt the command to be space B final space final comma space carrying N A U T O authority that R E R Riker Delta A E DeathWished A his O Del N own A R aura E D held period new tab bottom left double quote double A T what what comma E he's just A R U N T runt space runt comma space I N T can't A bash E M U P up Lil space Lil right double quotation mark new tab bottom left double quotation mark A S L N G long A S A the cat D kid cat E E P keeps T A N G things E N D friendly C O N T T space right N O D space I D O N T don't A E care don't A T what U D O do I L Bill big body Bill space Bill comma space B U T but it you fight that kid kid N A R E here space here comma space you N T won't E B N only it won't X that E D N U P D E D dead space dead period Body right double quotation. New tab. Body left double T. What? Question right double new tab. B B T E the adult now. B B space now E D named E T E brute I E D raised E Y E adult eyebrow space eyebrow period. New tab. Bottom left double quotation mark. D D did. U N T na A R hit A the G R R D space scards. W E went E what they R T brought I N him I N E R E here comma space T A E what they T O D told U us T O to A E leave A I N him N E alone space alone comma body right double quotation mark space A D said E A O D E D put in man space man period new tab bottom left double quotation what E H yeah comma P O what probably S E cause A E is comma E some N E nobles T brat space brat period body right double quotation mark new tab T E the H side that's front D hood fell familiar to R Riker S H A E himself D had E D space from E X exhaustion space exhaustion period new tab bottom left double quotation mark T A E what U D would E have O D told T E the kid not two M I D mind us Bill if W E we W E were T A E the D N G E R danger B I L Bill comma space E he's N A R E here Del T with E some of T A E the A T highest D pays R L criminals T what city space city comma space W A what Y W D would T W A what Y what A W space would W W T A E what they P T put A D kid N A R E here space here comes W E went E they E have so many T R other rooms comma some even more well U R E D furnished space furnish right double quotation mark new tab B I L bill E D frown period new tab left double quotation mark S E T the D kid A T E S shitless comma I don't know space no period right double quotation mark right period no right new tab T E the A D E D hooded man T E D pointed at R R Riker new tab quotation mark A E he K look S E D T 2 U B B B I L Bill comma Bill quet right double new tab bottom left double quotation mark left I L Bill L K E D looked A I M him U P up D N D O W N down spit down comma D N U N E D uncrossed his burly arms space arms period new tab quotation mark N O no bottom E P O looks E A G E R eager period body right double new tab left double quote what A yeah I L Bill commas U N Runt. Looks. Eager. Large. Man. Jail. Cell comps. That. Doesn't. All question mark. Right double quotation mark. New line tab. Bill. EPPED. Stepped. X. Back. Space. Back period. New line. Tab. Bottom left double quotation mark. Double X. What did what you D O 2 T O 2 G E T get P U T put E here. D kid space. Kid question right double quotation mark. New tab. Bottom left double quotation mark. Just over. It doesn't. R. Honor. Hyphen. Born. Science. 2. D. Stand. Still. Space. Still comma. Space. Guess. T. It's N. A. I. E-N-T-T. Achievement. Kill. Eat someone. Eat like eat me. Eat the day. Day. What you eat to get. What you are. You're. A. It's E. T. Ancestral. T. E. Tone. E. Unlocked. Space. Unlocked. Right. A. D. Said. R. Walk. E. Riker. Space. Riker. Period. Period. Riker period. Period. Riker space. T-A-E the U-N-D sound of U-U-A-U-N-D-R thunder. R-I-P-P-E rippled. T-A-U-H-A through out. T-A-E the cell A. She causing E R E everyone T O 2 A P clap A E R there A D hands E R T E the E R R A E E H T A R there E A R ears space ears A S R E R Riker A E D crack T E the N E knuckles on A E T left A R arm space. Arm period. Space. The paint. There. Still. G growing. Space. Growing period. New line tab. T. The. Man. The. E-A-T. Space. N. O. Space. N. A-M. Space. The. E-H-T. I-L. Bill. Cat shook. Head space leaning back up against wall space wall period. New tab. Bottom left double quotation mark. N A double now comma now D kid comma space the double E we double U D would J S T just E B T A R T A O H throwing O E E some P U N A E punches T O 2
Saber. I'm sorry, dude.
Not kid. Thought we would just be throwing some punches too. Space 2. Double off. Eat some. Steam. Space. Steam period. Body right double quotation. Right here. M. M steam not D Y D space not P I N G spilling B L D blood comma space I N T ain't no E tone E D E R wielder space wielder period body right double quotation mark new tab R Y E R Riker A G G E D shrug period new tab left W A N T wasn't go T 2 5 U A S N E 1 space 1 comma space I N E E D need T O N learn W how 2 E use M space U N Y my T fist N Y A Y anyway space anyway comma space A how E T T R better 2 A R N learn T 2 A R throw A P U N A punch T A N then W I E while W A S S G wasting and what my E time E R E here space here comma body A I D say R Y K E R Riker S I G lifting A his T fist space fist period space Bill K E D look T 2 T A D E D hooded and man man comes A who R Y R Riker H I again A double saw E move com space H giving R permission A N D D D nod this T I E time period space A did not A which B Bill at E P P D stepped R D forward space forward a nod to which Bill stepped forward A P P walk happily T 2 A D E abide Y by period new tab quotation W E well T A E then K I D kid comma E T let's E E C W A T what U G T got space got period body right double quotation mark new line period new tab bottom left F A T A R father father comma space U D N T don't U D E R S A D understand space understand A T fought A S I F A E P A D had in no A R F O us T E T slightest space slightest comma I K E like A E don't know W E we D no C chance H again T misspelled T space T against A I M him right double quotation mark new tab A D Adams A T R father T R E stare D down A T at N sons space sons now E D healed forms space forms comma space U E D confused what by A double how E what U D E come A get back O so B D E D bloodied space bloodied period
Woo!
Finder Google Chrome Streamlabs button end string live group 1 viewers group shares group link menu to YouTube multi-stream end of men group
Okay, so
rec link names of superscript group click to switch off and menu to end stream
okay.
button
So I'm gonna have the Mayor Holy Hand pretty much I'm gonna have Mayor Holy Hand pretty much just pretty much send him, Riker, and a couple of these other guys to their death. So this ends up being a part of his first day's mission. So eventually what we're trying to get to for Riker is the perfect day where he learns all these different things from all these different people. They all have a problem in the first day, okay? And he solves their issue for the first day. Now, to be able to do that with Lester, he needs another ability. One that's going to make it so that his presence, like the fact that he is a tome wielder, the fact that he has that soul brand on his arm, the fact that he has a bonded weapon, you know, these types of things, all of those things need to be hidden. So he needs to create an ability, which I think because of storms, we're going to use fog and darkness as an illusionary thing, like an ever-shifting illusionary thing, to make it so that, you know, if somebody needs him to look innocent in a moment, they look at him and they see an innocent figure, while if somebody else needs him to be stoic in that moment, they look at him and they see the stoic figure, because it's a storm of what's needed, a storm of, you know, situational presence. The storm of situational presence. We got to find a better word for that, but yes. Ziggy, what's another word for situational awareness?
From EBSCO.com. Situational awareness, sometimes called situation awareness, essay, is the perception of one's environment and the projections one can make based on those perceptions.
Storm of shifting perceptions, maybe? Okay.
Live 0 hours. End stream. Lives group. 1 viewers.
Okay.
Pages. Page. End of text bottom. Adam's father stared down at his son's now healed forms, still confused by how they could have come back so bloodied. Actions available. Format text quickly by voiceover. End of text period. Bloody period. At new. He knew we all stood no. New line. Horizontal ellipse. New line. Father. He knew we. New line. Adam's father stared down at his son's now healed forms, still confused by how they could have come. End of text bottom. End of text period. Bloody period. New line. Tab. A-E-P. E-H. Tab. Tab. Not. A-E-P. Even. T-U. What truly. New. T. What. E-D-P. Just. E-D. A. Through. Space. Through period. Space. R. Y. E. R. Right. W. S. W. W. A. Was. W-E-D-I-N-G, wielding. A-A-D, sword. Riker was wielding a sword. Space, sword. A-A-F, A-A-E, body, heat, E-R-F-D-E, done. Space, done period. Space. I-N-N-A-S-T, fact. A-E-A-W-A, this, to-E-B, T-R-E, true, true, E, because T-A-A, was, A-W-How, T-That, E-R-Y, Emery, E-D, use, A-D-E, blade period, O-L-A, the, T-R-I-P, E-T, triplets. His, K-I-S-L-A, was, the, N-O-T, most, P-O-L-A-E-D, polish, polish, E-T, yet. R-Y-E-R, Riker. T-I-L, still. E-D-E-D, edged. E-Y-D, beyond. T-What, A-I-L, his. U-G-R, younger. A-R, brother. A-D, had. A-E-D, achieved. E-D, somehow, space. Somehow, question mark. New tab. Bottom left, double quote. R-Y-K-R, Riker. C-O-M-M-O-N. Common. Hyphen. N born comma body right D said there father space father comma G struggling can't speak the B space the G young man's name any respect space respect period new tab bottle up bested not only misspelled 3 comma E 3 comma but T 10 R other T train science space science question mark right body right double quotation mark new tab father left Emery misspelled Y T side space silent period new tab bottom left double quotation mark Y O U E T expect believe that space that comma space how D must yours D cowardice G go that you think I would believe S such D drivel D instead of your T truth space truth comma space double new Y three held T softness T that would would T D L U D would T R T S space would E T O 2 T R M Y E myself T O 2 G E T get D rid F of space of comma space B T but T it seems T that E O 2 T R T start Del with A more R E U L forceful D hand space hand period body right double new tab T the M A Y O mayor N A T D snatched A D A Adam T the O color F O O L L A R color A his A R T shirt N each began 2 D A G drag A through space through the town L hall space hall comma space A D A M Adams A R T R shorter L G E G legs S T R E G G struggling 2 E P keep P up A S A his E R fathers mana E N H E D enhance T R I D E stride P A practically E D pull him D L bottle Y bodily A through T the air space air period new tab bottle E R father comma E R father comma space double E we it can't talk this comma space double T what spec what double T what do what E P E T of E me comes I what do double T E R whatever it takes E R father space father T just space just on dash bottom left new tab T E N T E R E D enter T E the jail, D N A D Adam Del was P U E D pull D dash E at E P at steps space steps D N U G flung E before X E cell space cell comps only T O 2 H E A R here space here A E E R I G cheering space cheering comma space A S L O T E the E men G T E R E D gathered I within E the R G E large E cell A D head E R E D encircled T O 2 O M A T N T combatants space combatants period space A D A M Adams E Y E I G going D I D E wide D E when E E D realized D A O who D A Y H fighting N T E the cell space cell period new tab bottle R Y E R Riker period exclamation right double quotation mark out of document 990 word document end of text body Riker right double quotation right double new line period new line tab R T T Y R Riker having time E life period E D N Bill E were A B E absolutely D bloody D N actions about A both E E D smiles D smiles of U I V E D unrivaled E X T T excitement space excitement period excitement period new tab bottom left double quotation mark Y O U A hit E like A N what ninny space ninny B I L Bill comma space E like M Y my N O T E R mother P O O what probably D did E O E before E she E A S E R O E D D space probably page 2 page 3 in body in edit end of page 3 body you hit like a ninny bill like my mother probably actions of body space Y probably comma or N O no comma space Y U your T just W E weak space weak question mark question weak X right double quotation mark new tab Bill E D slugged R E Riker N again again comma space T light in T the room go T out space out comma space R E Riker B L I N G blinking G manager 2 E P K hands E P T upright space upright new tab quotation mark T what what T that D kid comma U like what my N D A grandma D E when E she E takes her T E A teeth T out space out comma space N T can't U N D E R S under T A D understand A but yes space is question mark body right double new tab R I E R Riker T-E-D wanted. T-O-2 at U-M O-N summon. E-the N-E-R-E energies. That E-he new. W-D would. P-A push. P-O-P-E-L space. Propel. A-I-Hid. D body. A-E-D speeds. I-L you couldn't E move. At space at comma. Space. But E-T-E-D settle. On. E-I-N-T fainting. B jab comma. Space. Only. 2. Space 2. D-I-E drive. N-U-P-E-R U-T uppercut. I-N-T-O into B. I-B-L Bill. B. B-I-L-L bills. G. U-T gut. Space. Gut period. New tab. Bottom left double quotation mark. T just what my what baby T E E T A T B I L Bill space Bill comma U T but if I U in run into Y any T U E trouble I can't ask O of O for your G N D A N at grandma's. D-I-V-E advice. E shirt space. Sure exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Sure comma. Here. Kisses. T soft. Without. Teeth. Space. Teeth period. Body right double quotation mark. New tab. Bill. U-G-E-D slugged. Him. Again. Again comma. Space. G. Left. Misspelled T. The. In time. S. Around them. Cheered. On space on period. Space. Riker. Hurt. G something. M. Space something. M slam. Into the door. Space. Door cell space cell N all there turn to C the M-A-Y mayor space makes D red D faced D N space N A-E-S T chest H heaving in. Riker heard something slam into the door of the cell, and all there turned to see the mayor, red-faced and chest-heaving in. Space in A-G-E rage period. New tab. R. Y. K. R. At Rikers. E. Y. E. Eyes. T. E. Then. E. Fell. D. R. D. Toward. D. Adam. D. A. Who. T. A. R. E. Stare. U. P. Up. At. A. I. Him. In. T. T. E. R. Utter. B. E. I. D. E. R. Bewilder. E. N. T. Bewilderment. Space. Bewilderment period. Space. R. Y. E. R. Riker. I. P. Simply. P. I. T. I. H. Spitting. R. O. E. More. But. A. I. His. T. E. E. T. A. T. It. On. A. The. G. U. D. Ground. Space. Ground period. New tab. Left. R. Y. E. R. Riker. Period. Exclamation. Right double quotate. New tab. A. E. A. E. D. Waved. Space. Wave period. New tab. Left double quotation. A. E. Y. A. A. D. A. M. Adam. Space. Adam, comma. Space. Del. A. A. T. Y. A. R. E. R. Y. U. D. H. Doing. A. E. R. E. Here question. Right double quotation mark. Out of document. 1,204 words. Document. Layout in body Riker body 30 beginning of text body 3 new line new S actions available body 30 unseen trials copy selection S unseen trials tags back forward grid view change the volume 1 why humans don't get document iCloud pages recent vol DeathWish new save but body page 1 of 3 edit text body new line copy stream finder Google Chrome Safari Pocket Studio write stories for the world window draft 02 selected tab 2 of 3 as keyboard
I
focus.
think I'll be at.
You are currently on a selected tab 2 of 3
I'll be at 50,000 tomorrow. On Pocket FM. It took me about a month to get there. So I'll be at 50,000 words on that platform after I go back and I start doing all the editing for tomorrow's episode. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to write on stream for that one tomorrow because the editing is going to take so long anyway. So I might end up writing Riker's episode today while I'm at the snack bar at the concession stand and schedule it to be posted for tomorrow. So we'll see.
02
Ziggy, what time is it?
It's 11:19 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah.
pages Streamlabs stream group 1 view group live 0 end stream live 0 hours 56-minute group 1 viewers.
Yep.
You are Safari.
So. Yeah.
Safari. Pocket Studio. Right store. Bin. Selected. Tab. Free of item. Scroll. 1 item. Add new episode. Add new episode. Button. Creating. You are currently on a button. This item is dimmed.
I gotta go get the groceries that just came. I got some toilet paper and some water, toilet paper, and what? Oh my god. Can't remember now.
Arrow left icon. You are currently on a go back main. Go uncircled last preview version more I publish main more preview last updated circle to untitled episode no act enter episode unseen 7 T S 13 trials unseen trials more option publish zoom level text editor text entry in text entry area 0 with write your story here hey new line 30 3 new line new line tab you are space U space period 03 why he thought that walking back into town at the rear of the pack of a large group of beaten zoom level publish button main you are currently on a button to click this button press control publish chapter web dialog with 5 items cross icon tip schedule for later button you are current publish now button
So
Pocket Studio write stories for the
what
world
I think
web
I'm gonna do
you are currently on web content
for this next one is pretty much so his first survived day he'll get 4 bonus points because he did that one quest and then he got the other bonus point from surviving with the brothers, the fight with the brothers. God. And then he'll be able to pick his what's up? Oh my god. I'm so dry. I'm so dry. So dry. Man. Oh, yeah. So, the first survive day is going to be him fighting with Adam, the guys in the jail cell pretty much being like, no, that's fucked up. Because while they're fighting, Riker's going to be calling Adam out for what he intended to do with Elizabeth, and be telling everybody in the cell, you know, like, the mayor knows about this stuff. He's just not talking about it because he knows what type of evil that he actually has to have his son follow in, yada yada yada. And that's when the mayor's pretty much like, yeah, everybody in here, I know y'all be paying for y'all freedom, but this little nigga talking too much, so y'all got to go. So I don't know how I want to set it up, but we're gonna see. Oh my God, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel so much better after that lotion. I think it healed my soul a little bit. Whew. Okay. So we published that episode.
Vertical split Pocket Studio. Vertical sidebar. Pocket Studio.
Ziggy,
Write
what time
stories
is it?
For the world. Web content.
The time is 11:24
You are currently on
p.m.
web content. To enter the web area, press Control, Option,
Yeah,
Shift,
let's
down
see
arrow.
if we can start 31 a little bit. So we at
Streamlabs
least
desk
know
pages. Finder. Google Disk Speak Safari. Streamlabs desktop pages. Pages.
Where we wanna go with
Beginning of
that.
text body 30. New. Now out of can create default body edit text but 1. 31 period. Body space. T A E the R A birth T E true R rival space new tab R K Y K R right T A E D watched A D A N Adam E B P U E D pult A his E E T feet space feet comma father space father yanking the M-E-T-A metal G-E cage P-E open A-S if T-it double A was M-A-D-E made of F-F-C-U-G-G crumbling W-O-O-D wood space wood comma E before A-E-P R-E double through A-D-A Adam D-E inside E-D slammed T-E the D-O door T-O E-R there H-E cage A cat back space back period A-E the A-T shut S-D-O door R-N-G ringing T almost A-M-A much A-S R-Y-E-R at Rikers E-A-R at ears A-D-pad A-E when A-E-D-heat A-E-D caused A-E-D sound of A-U-N-D-R thunder T-2 R-I-N-G ring T out the E-D enclose E space E before A his B-R-A-L-L roll W-I-A with B-I-L-L bill each and began space began period period began period new line tab bottom left double quotation mark M-A-Y-O-R mayor A-O-L-Y A-N-D holy hand space holy A-I-D 8 D-I-A-A-I-D said R walk E R right spec right spec G I H giving man A T salute N then A U L foul G R finger space finger period space A L E toothless E smile make it man lean E D disgust space disgust period space period disgust when R I E R writer R E D I R space when R walk R Riker T spat B O D good D O G space spat O D blood R over A D A M Adam T T the man's F E E T feet space feet period new tab bottom left double quotation mark W wow that Y A G O D good E 1 comma D D Y E C T that I L Bill comes I don't know A B U M bum O N on R H A N Regan A V E F T that U L D wood E B P R U D proud me R that E 1 space 1 right I did said R walk E R right laughing space laughing period space Bill K E D T at E the space the space the A O D E D put man man comma space A both A G G laughing A S T A E what they P E spoke A H single double O R D word comma space O R or A what E maybe A E name space R walk E R Rikers up you didn't couldn't T L tell period tell question new tab left double S P T T R spitter space spitter period body right double quotation mark
Oh,
Safari Strip Finder Google Chrome complimenter YouTube 1 hours pause 1 hour unmute 5% volume muted volume slider now in hip hop beats for relaxing no outro replay mute 15 1 group U chapter autoplay is off subtitles settings theater mode keep full screen video link hip hop beats for streamers no DMCA worries volume 11:53 minutes you are currently on a link hip hop beats for streamers copyright free music for Twitch 55 minutes hip complimentary YouTube video player group you are currently on a group pages spitter actions available format tech body right double quotation mark end of text body right double quotation mark new line tab bottom left what U T double 2 don't know I am him question mark right double quotation mark new tab man not a T man head some of I significant space leaving misspelled Riker R walk Riker feeling what may need investigate further period period. Further period.
I don't know.
End of text body Riker with a feeling that he may need to investigate further.
I don't know.
Period. Further period. Space. A D A M Adam. Coming. To I E E T feet. P U E D pull. R E R at Rikers. D mine at back. To the D hand space. Hand period. New tab. T A E the Y U H K E D look A K at father comma D N T the A O mayor P L simply T E D pointed space pointed period. New tab. Bottle finish. T what D N couldn't Y boy period. Period. Boy, comma, or I finish. Y U D N A N Y any A O E share your G E visage space visage period period right double quotation new tab double E when A D A M Adams F E R E fierce E Y E eyes E T met R Y E R at Rikers it's that E T moment E P dub new dub A Y E dub A Y E H being E D looked A T at dub A with A such N T E N I T what intensity space intensity period R E R Riker D could G E imagine A O dub how E P U D would T R E T tree E anyone T that D stood E T dub E in between A I himself D A I own A R brothers I R survival H A P D had O any own space on period period on period new tab bottom left double quotation mark D T don't T E take the P E R personal R Riker space Riker comma space T it's J T A of T G things space things right space A I S D 8 D I A D said D A Adam P O A G approaching space approaching S E D clench T fist space fist period period fist period period fist period period fist period don't take this personal period fist period new tab R Y R Riker A T E D wanted T 2 E T let A D A M Adam A E have T E the E T moment space moment comma space B U T but A N A R N T aren't T N E R A R R E N T aren't T A N E R A space N A R R E T arrest T E R R A space N A R R A N T errand. A G T thought. K P T kept. H N G nagging. R Y E R Riker. Space. Riker period. Space. O N E 1 A T that. A R E D bothered. B B A I M him. E E R Y. T I M E time. A E he. D I E D died. T O 2. A D A N Adam. Space. Adam period. Space. W A was. A E he. R E T R T I N restarting. T O 2 F A T fight. T E A N E same. A D A N Adam. Space. M A D A space. Same. A D A M Adam comma. O or N N. A D A N Adam. N T E another. D I E N I N dimension. Space. Dimension question. New tab. W A Y W D wood A sut A T R trivial T A inch thing T T E R matter T O 2 R Y E R Riker space Riker comma at N I N D G staining G N I N I A T S space comma Riker space T inch stating his R E A N reasons A U D aloud W D would P R O B A probably U D sound A D A childish space childish comma E T yet period new tab I F if E R Y every T I N E time I D I E die O 2 A this space this S U M A G scumbag. If every time I die to this scumbag, T R E there is A N N A D A M Adam. T E R E there. E somewhere. G living. E favorable. E life. D U E do. T O 2 and what my. D A death space death comma death period new tab R E R at Rikers T fist R A K E D cracked space cracked A D N E U D sound A U N D E R thunder E D boomed in E the T type S E space period space period new tab A D A M Adams A D hands W E N went U P up T O 2 E R cover A his E R ears comes A D N R Y K E R Riker E T A P O N own R ears E E D bleed A S R E more A U N D R thunder R I P P E D ripple A T throughout A the S E Adam's hands went up to cover his ears, and Riker let his own ears bleed as more thunder rippled throughout the space. Space comma space E N even A E he R E D charged R D forward space forward period new tab T A the T A G T straight T right was G something Bill D head E D call U P R Superman U A punch space punch period punch period punch period space R Y R at Riker at T Fur double O K knocking A D A Adam A R D backward A D O off A R bars bars E the E cell space cell period cell period cell A C A space A I G G casing G N I S U H called A the U H young Meti 2. The straight right was something Bill had called a Superman punch. Riker's first blow knocking Adam backward and off the bars of the cell, causing the young man to space 2 A B space 2 U C bounce A get back R D toward R walk R Riker space Riker comma Riker comma space double A up who E T send up E T out A T R I B L what terribly A I M E D aimed P A R T A N Spartan kick space kick T O 2 A D A M Adam M D D E middle space middle period new tab it double N T wasn't I N A D A M Adams T O A stomach B E T butt A I his A I P hip hip comma U N I E unlike T A the O E 1 I Bill A R E D favored I H using O in on R R Riker space Riker period space O double P E R however I T it at I still
I don't think they're up right now.
Okay.
You still streaming?
I'm almost done though. I'm almost done though. I got about a chapter and a third of another one started for that I'm gonna complete while things are slow at the concession stand.
I don't know how slow it's gonna be though.
Up until about 3, I don't think it's gonna be super busy.
It's the weekend. This is gonna be the time where everyone's coming to actually free skate. You know what I mean? And on top of that, it's only me and you.
Yeah, but with all the cleaning that we've been doing, we don't really have to do anything but put food on.
I still like cleaning.
Well, yeah, for the things that are dirty. Yeah.
You wanna get food before we get there?
I don't have any money, and I have to pay you today.
Why are you not paying me with everybody else?
Because I literally wanted to pay you. You know what? I'm gonna talk to you about this. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you about this when I'm not streaming. I didn't know if you were going to say anything else. I was just waiting.
No, I'll wait for you to
Okay. Yeah, no.
I don't think you're gonna stream up until the time we leave.
No, I am trying to get to a stopping point right now. Okay. I'll yell for you here in a second.
However, it's still space H E D manage T O 2 knock R A D Adam A his E E T feet space feet period space R Y E R right U D E have E T felt A D bad comma bad A S A E P S E P P E D stepped up E R over A D A Adam space Adam comma space B U T but T with E X A E P N N U N C punt T N U P space H H space P U N T punt space punt comma space P U N A punch N D N space D N S O M P stomp R Riker each begin better space better period hating himself 4 much better felt comma but acknowledging his truth nuts less period new tab left double quotation mark Y U E C A D A M Adam space Adam comma space no U A T E E me comma the U N fun A G thing is space is comma space don't no that you space hate you space you comma right double quotation mark said Riker space Riker comma space raining down below with D word space word period the light that flared up to protect man space man space the light that had flared up to protect the young man starting dim space dim period space Riker increasing speed time Adam tried 2 escape his brutal beat down space beat down period new tab left double quotation mark left body can't think your father ruin you bud comma space that I'm sorry space sorry comma but warm you space you comma space I will make you remember each ever every time you can't think you can't stand against me spec me comma you until day comes where beating your father blue space blue comma body said Riker space Riker finishing last statement backhand space backhand that did not eat some of Adams teeth out space out period period out new tab left double quotation mark if I were you comma space I'd beg him two make better decisions for you space you comma or not space not space either way comma space you can't this p up comma you die period bottom period exclamation mark right double quotation new tab the last punch misspelled y w space punch stop space stopped went the mayors mayors own d hand reached bars A D N G R A B B E D grabbed. R K R at Rikers. R at T wrist. E at R E before at it. U at D could. D E S E N D descend. It's E once and R E more space more period. New tab. Bottom left I at E E C and what my O and what folly. A D A and Adam space Adam comma. A D N R 4 that and my N son space son comma. Space I A P O N O E apologize space right A D said the A Y R mayor space mayor cuts A I his G I P grip A T E I G tightening A R D D mourn R R D E N R U O M space tightening A R U D around R Y E R at Rikers W R at T wrist space wrist comma wrist period. New tab. Left double quotation mark. Y U W E R E were N T na R E A D. What ready? R 4 N O N E R at monsters. I E like D A N E Dane. Space. Dane. A N D N A I at his E K elk. J U at just Y E T yet space. Yet period. Right double new tab. T A the A O R mayor N R Y R Riker L E D locked A E at gazes A T E the N at mans D R D at words N D N R K K R space N R K R Riker E G E another T A E at toothless N I E smile space smile period. New tab. Left double quote. A sut. A P E T space. From 11 T T R E D beloved space. Beloved. Right double quotes. A D said. R K R Riker. S A R A sarcastically space sarcastically comma. E before I E he H E himself E D yanked. Space. Yanks A R D hard period. Space in only T 2 A K E wake. U P up at E R later space later comma space at G standing. Dot A with A I at his A D head A D N A D at hands L S E D locked.
Ziggy, what was the wooden contraption that locked someone's head and hands in a guillotine?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Ziggy, what is the wooden piece that locks your head inside a guillotine?
From Quora.com. The scaffold may also be equipped with a head block, a wooden cube on which to lay one's neck, with notches for the chin and shoulders, for beheading executions, as well as a bucket to hold the bottler's head.
Only to wake up later, standing with his head and hands locked. Space. Locked. D wooden. S A D D scaffold. Space. Scaffold period. Space. T O 2 A I at his E F T left. Del A was I B B I L Bill Bill O 2 A I at his T right space right comma space Del A was T the A O O D E D hooded N man space man comma A O who R Walk E R Riker U N couldn't P help B U T but G A laugh T at 4 at H managing T O 2 E B A O D E D hooded D A E while U N D bound U A such manner space manner period. New tab left double A E at hells A P P E N E D happened space. Happen, comma, double, out, comma, space, what, does, my, hurt, space. Hurt, comma, space, did, the, mayor. Beat, what, my, T-O-O. 2, comma, space, and can write, C, space, comma, 2, comma, this, and T, can, E-B, from. You, Bill, you, hit, K, lick, E, like, D-D-E-R, toddler, space, top right, D, said, R, walk, E-R, Riker, laugh, space, laugh, period. Period, laugh, period. New tab. Left double quote W. Wow. D kid comes at Scott. K E at jokes. W E N when W E R E R about 2. E B E D kill A T at U E sunrise space. Sunrise comp space. U E patch Scott 2 E B A D E 4 E sure A D said. Bill onerous E-N-O space A-E-C-N-E-R-U space nervous E chuckle on space on period new tab bottom left double quotation N A double not comma N T don't double R what worry B-I-L Bill space Bill comma space comma Bill comma space sure this T does P happen T 2 what you T the F E future space future comma space U what Y seriously space what my fate hurt much space much quotation mark new tab left double quotation mark left Bill look at him at what strange space R Riker T waiting and answer period new tab quotation mark T the Y mayor U E D pulled what you through metal R at bars space bars comma bars space bars period period bars never T anything it space it comma space and don't can think you fucked you if how tough what you real D bloody what kid space kid comma space nor D wood D had don't know space no in N K space known much the mayor obviously hates your kind space kind kid space kid question mark question kid peer right double quote take new tab bottom left double T what space what don't T tell me what you T E R out E space here with me E because of G something did space did question right double quotation new tab T D hooded D nodded space nodded period period. Knotted period. New tab. Left double M A Y R mayor. E N T doesn't. K don't know. I F Y E A E D share. T H A T F O space shared. N N E the E E T secrets. A E P D E N T doesn't. Del N T one E T out. Space. Out comma. Comma. Out O T not that what you did. Space. Did comma. T but E guess anyone no that what you fa A N what many O E no T Brad N S R V E D survived A what you did each being A O N R commoner another 4 us O 2 go dot 8 you space. You cut right double D put it in man space man period. New tab. Bottom left double quotation mark. Double E L. Well E N then comma L O looks L I can eat like I L A E T O 2 T R what try T A this E double new. Del A what way space way comma space B E T but E before I T R what try H again space again comma space del T what's your E name E friend space friend quit right double tab R what R Riker L O K E D looked A T at A the A O D E D put in man comma A O who P E D pulled A his A O D put A back O 2 E E L reveal T E E Steve G R E what gray E what E ice N N A space ice D N A T E white A R hair space hair inch framing T E D 10 K N skin space skin period. New tab bottom left double quotation mark. T the E name is L E V R fever comma space L E V R fever. C O I N coin T A coin touch space. Header, in a coin fever. Actions available. Selected body fever coin touch. Copy. Selection end of text body. H coin touch comma space. E nice. T O 2 E E T meet. Y U R E R Riker space. Riker comma space D said E V R fever space fever comma A his E ice D D suddenly. Inch narrowing A E P T R E D stay N down R walk E R Riker space Riker pier new tab bottom left E nice T O 2 A E T me walk U E V R fever space fever comma D N I P P E A T E appreciate walk your cat D E kindness space kindness E even S W E we A face D E X A death O E H E T all together space together period body right double quotation mark. New tab R K R Riker E beget O D flood A O D with U N R E D unrefined D I T divinity divinity comma space H feeling S his D body each beget 2 E P D expand space expand comma E time slowing 2 A R crawl space crawl comma crawl period new tab left A E Y A comma still A T what Y E R Y U. You question right double quotation mark. New tab. Riker. Hurt. Before. He. Set. You. Up. In. Bed. Space. Bed, comma. Annoyed. Still. Live. Through. First. Day. Loop. Space. Loop, comma. But. Happy. C. Inch. Long. Y. Awaited. Space. Notification. 11 point space. Notification period. New tab. Left. Least. It's. Upgrade. Sword. Period. Exclamate. Right double quote. Out of doc. 1,169 words. Document. It is new. End of text body. At
Oh
least it's
my
time to
god.
upgrade my sword.
We did a whole nother
You are currently on
chapter,
page-
guys. We did a whole nother chapter.
Body. Page
We did
1
it.
of 2. Edit text.
Ziggy, what time
Content
is it?
selected. Body 31.
The time
Copy.
is 12:09 p.m.
Actions of beginning of new line 31. The birth of a true rival.
Birth of a true rival.
New line. Save as tags. You are currently on a text field. To grave accent. Grave act period 2. 1. 31 period. Space. The S. Birth. True. Rival. Space. Text back 4 grid. Change the item DeathWish. You can't save, but body. Page 1 of 3. Edit text in Google Chrome. Safari. Pocket Studio. Vertical Pocket Studio. Item. 1 item. You add new episode. Creating. You are currently on a button. This item is dimmed. Pocket Studio. Write text editor. Text entry area. Write your story here. Write at least 1,000 words to publish this episode. Arrow left icon. Go back. An untitled episode. Button. You are no act. Enter episode. The birth of a 15/40. Enter episode T 6 space E 2 space B birth true real space 20/40 rival. The birth of a true rival. More option. Publish. Zoom level. Text editor. Text entry area. Write your in text entry area 0 with no break. Write your story here. Hey, you are currently in a text area. End of text. You are currently in notifications cross icon close note 31. End. You are currently in the end of text. Day of the loop, but happy to see a long-awaited notification. You are new line. At least it's time to upgrade my sword. End of text. 31. The birth 3. New line. Tab. Riker watched Adam be pulled to his feet. His out of main. You Pocket Studio. Right pocket button. Notification end of Pocket Studio. Go back. The birth preview. Version history. More option. Publish. Button. You are currently on a button. Notification end of. Publish chapter. Web dialog. Published. Schedule for later. Button. You are currently in web content. Select publish date. Select June 2026. Table 7 blank. Column 1 of Monday, June 1st, 2026. Dimmed. Button. Column 2. Monday, June 8th, 2026. Sunday, June 7th, 2026. Button. You are current. Sunday, June 7th, 2026. Selected. Monday, June. Skip button. Schedule episode. Button. You are currently on a button inside of a web dialog. To click this Monday, button. Monday, June 8th, 2026. Sunday, June 7th, 2026. Selected. Button. Monday, June 8th, 2026. Schedule episode. Button. You are currently on a button inside of a web dialog. This schedule at Pocket Studio. Write stories. Logo. Navigation. Home icon. Home. Menu icon. Improve icon. Earn icon. End of. Back to pop. Master of names. Main. Link. DeathWish. Live. Share book. Edit book. Delete book. Total words. 49.0K. You are currently on total plays 175. Total earning noise pattern publish 50K words. Next achievement. Contract review will start. Track progress arrow achievement image publish 31. Selected tab.
Okay. So tomorrow when I do the editing, I've I've done what I need to do. Now I just need to edit everything. I'm gonna do the trailer segment today, pulling up the Pocket FM tool. But now I gotta get out of here because we gotta go get ready for this concession stand. We have the roller derby today. I'm so excited
Google
for
Chrome, Streamlabs desktop. You are stream continue one view group. One group end stream button. Group end live 1 hour group. One viewer group live 1 hour, 50 minutes and 20 seconds.
Oh, we almost did a 2-hour stream.
You are one viewers group live 1 hour end stream.
So thank you so much for coming, guys. Appreciate you. Hope you come back tomorrow to see us working on covers, because we actually don't have to do this second Riker episode because I just did it right in front of us. And yeah, I'm going to be editing Riker tomorrow after we design some covers, maybe for Riker, maybe for, you know what, we'll do it for the best series performing on Royal Road, which I think is across the middle right now. So we'll make a cover for Across the Middle tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking. What I am thinking. Yeah. Sorry, I got lost for a second thinking about a cover for Across the Middle. I'm hoping that I just got like a character silhouette. Yeah, we'll tomorrow. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Please come back tomorrow. Hope you're having a good time writing. Hope you're being good to yourselves. Hope those that are supporting you in your writing process are giving you the energy that you need to continue writing. I hope you guys are treating yourselves with love and respect and living the lives that you need to be inspired and putting down words every day. You got it. You can be the best author you can be by taking time each day to do what is necessary to become a better writer. Otherwise, we'll be here. We're here to help. Come back. I got some private videos coming that are going to do the To Become an Author Challenge.
Continuity camera. Tijani's iPhone has 5% battery.
I don't believe that message anymore because I checked my battery earlier and it said I had 100%, so I don't even believe that anymore. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you for buying the books. Thank you for subscribing to Patreon. Thank you for checking out the website, because we're now posting the streams on the website and you can even watch them live on the website too, so that's awesome. And I need to go send my assistant the chapters for Royal Road next week. So thank you so much, guys. And until we speak again,